Okay, boys and girls, do you want to see something really, really cool? Of course not. You just want to hear me snark. You just want to hear me roar. But hey, before you can get your roar, you have to see something cool. So, I'm working on my little Dojo Derby vehicle here. So this is my little Dojo Derby vehicle. Basically, it's got the Raspberry 4 on it. That is connected to an H-bridge that's connected to the motors. I have this nice little LCD screen that will tell me what the current IP address and such is. And so basically what I've done is recently I created this new control interface using JavaScript. So in the old code, basically you actually had to click on links, and this was very, very clumsy to say the least. The cool thing now is I can just literally type in numbers. So using the keypad here, basically what I can do is I can turn it like this, and then I can actually navigate this thing around, literally just using the keypad. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So I don't have to use the mouse in order to type anything in. Everything is literally just this keypad here. And then one of the cool things is, so let me go forward, is for speed, I can literally just type in a number and it'll change the speed. Oh, and then we can hit stop. Then we can hit turn. Oh, it's slow, so let me do 2. That's a little bit faster. Let's do 3 for very fast. Oops. And then we go. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just awesome? That is some cool stuff right there. Anyways, there you go. Working on real tech. So with that, just understand how that little project works down there and like all the stuff that you need to know. So that's a Raspberry Pi. So it's running Linux. So it's actually running the Raspberry Pi OS, which is a Debian version of Linux. So you have to know Linux. Basically, I'm dynamically building the web page with PHP. So you got to know PHP. With these navigation controls, basically I'm using JavaScript for those. You got to have JavaScript. Plus you got to have CSS. And then essentially what I'm doing is with the JavaScript, I'm sending the commands. PHP is then saving those commands into a text file, and then Python is then grabbing the files, the commands that are in the text file. It's continuously looping. Then it's actually sending the command and actually navigating the little bot over there. So again, I just thought this was really cool, and I really like this because now I can use the keypad. And the cool part is that I can code whatever I want. So using the keypad, basically it uses Ajax. So Ajax is, I don't know, part of JavaScript. But anyways, basically what you can see here is essentially if the code equals whatever, then send this command. So these are basically get commands. So get, and then whatever the speed is. So if it's digit 1, make the speed slow. Use get to send that value to speed.php as speed equals slow. If it's digit 2, speed equals medium, send to speed.php equals medium. And then up here, this is the commands for like backwards. So if numpad 2, direction equals backwards, send to controls.php, the direction of backwards. And so what's really awesome about this is that means every single one of these keys, plus combinations of keys, can be used to trigger something on the Dojo Derby device. So if I wanted like a little gun turret or something, if I wanted to squirt water, I could just have like, I don't know, the G key or something, squirt water. If I wanted to turn a buzzer on or sirens on or something like that, I could have a different key do that. Or what's kind of cool is I could have keys for like rapid maneuvers. So let's say I was using the Dojo Derby vehicles. Like that's one of the things I thought about, is using the Dojo Derby vehicles in some kind of like demolition derby. And you could hit a key and that would send a command to the Raspberry Pi to do like some intricate set of maneuvers just automatically. So it would just go through and do them automatically. So again, I think this is pretty cool and nifty. And again, it kind of shows you the power of something even like a Dojo Derby vehicle. And it shows you everything that you need to know. Again, for this, PHP, Python, JavaScript, Linux, CSS, plus probably a couple of other things in there. So anyways, there's your cool experiment for today. Don't worry. The next time you see me, I'll be snarking about Biden again. You guys really like it when I snark about Biden. Anyways, see y'all later.